God does not force his will on any of us. We all have free will, but we should pray for his divine perfect will. We should be seeking him regarding who to marry, who to date, what to go to school for, what to do with our lives. And a lot of times he shows us early on in life what we are created to be. He may show you through dream or vision, or it may come through others saying, I just see something on you. I see something different about you. And you could try to run from God all you want, but the calling of God will track you down and it'll trace you down. And that's why we oftentimes see people working in certain jobs and we could just see something else on them. And as much as I've tried to run from the call of God on my life, I just realized that I couldn't. Even when I was in sin and even after I repented, I felt like, well, I'm disqualified now. God can never use me. I'm done. But even then, for God to show me that doesn't disqualify you, your past doesn't disqualify you, you being rebellious, you running from God, you wanting to do your own way, chart out your own life, do everything in your own works, it doesn't disqualify you from the call of God once you repent and turn around and come back to him. That's not to say that we can live any type of way and, God's will is still be made manifest. No, we have to align to his will. We have to be broken to the process of being a part of his will, being refined for his purpose. Because when we disobey the call of God and run against and do things against what he has shown us that we're called to be, it creates more and more and unnecessary baggage and warfare and deliverance and just other issues that just could have been avoided if we would have simply stayed the course. And it delays our process. But we also serve a God who can speed us up and give us divine acceleration. And he ties your mistake. He ties what you consider a failure. He ties that into his perfect will. God is such a master strategist. He it's just so crazy how he ties everything into his will. How what you thought would be a problem is not going to be a problem when it comes to his will. And so if you're feeling like you're disqualified because of what you've done or your past, just know God already worked that out. God already saw that ahead of time. Let's just go back to the garden, go back to Adam and Eve. He knew ahead of time that they were going to do what they did. He didn't say, Adam, where art thou? Because he didn't know what had happened. He had knew, but he already had a plan in mind. And it's just such a blessing. That's how we can live our life, knowing that God, when I stray from you, God, when I make the choice to come back to you, God, you already have something in mind. You already have something in the works. You already have something. And it's just like, wow, wow.